Hey, I'm back again. Thank you so much for keep coming and read and watching these videos of my inspirational nugget of wisdom. This morning, we want to share quickly with you on mindset for transformation, on relationship, discouragement over discouragement and overcoming discouragement. Wow, what a topic. Discouragement and overcoming discouragement. I have a questions to I have some questions, really, not only one question. Have you been discouraged before? Have you feel when you how do you feel when you were discouraged? What did you do when you experienced discouragement? Let me repeat those questions again. Have you been discouraged before? How do you feel when you are discouraged? And what do you do when you experience this discouragement in relationship or even marriage or even in your family? Do you really want to learn this morning on how to let go and rise above the situation of discouragement? How to redirect and reposition yourself in place of discouragement? How to gain energy in pursuit of your dreams, your passion, your purpose, instead of staying in the seat of discouragement. How to reconnect and restore and rebuild relationship, your marriage, in replace of discouragement. How do you succeed even when you are totally discouraged against the odds? How do you succeed in that area? You want to learn? Come with me in this video. So let's start with what causes discouragement. I'm going to use some scriptures here sometimes, or sometimes I just speak and then you will reasoning with what I've said. Fear is behind more discouragement than we've liked to admit. The fear of criticism. What will people think? The fear of responsibility. What if I can't handle this? And the fear of failure. What if I can't blow it? Can cause a major onset of this discouragement. Let me elaborate it more. The first one, the fear of criticism. What will people think? You were setting up a business, starting an organization, building a relationship, starting a new life with a partner, and building family. And then something happened and you were discouraged. Then the next thing you want to think of is, what will people think? Who are they? Were they there for you right from the beginning when you were born? Why will you be living a life of other people's opinion? Then the fear of responsibility. What if I can't handle this? You put yourself down. You don't know who you are. You don't know how great and super, super special you are. That's why you're thinking that way. That you don't know how to handle this. You can. You can even do more than what you are doing right now. Because greatness is in you. For greater is he that's in you than he that's in the world. Those that are for you are more than those that are against you. And if God is for you, who can be against you? So you need to think again. Who are you? What do you have? What's in your heart, in your hand, in your house? What do you know? What's the information you hold on to your mindset? Once you can answer all these questions, then you will know deep down inside of you that yes, you can handle this. What other fear? The fear of failure. If I blow it and fail, what other things will I need to do? Fear of failure. Failure is an attempt that you did it. A lot of people are afraid to cross the boundary. A lot of people are afraid to take a step. A lot of people are afraid to even marry, to build relationship, probably because of what has happened to them before. Or probably they've heard a lot of stories about others. So what if I blow it? Why do you have to think like that? You've not been there before. So why will you be thinking if I blow it? So this all that can make somebody to be discouraged and never move on. And they give up. They give up. They lose hope. They quit the journey. So what is the base word for discouragement then? The verb discourage has roots in the French word discourager, which comes from this meaning away and courage or courage. So when you discourage someone, you can think of it as taking his courage or enthusiasm. Oh yes, away. For example, you said to somebody, your friend, your relatives, your children, your spouse, saying to them, you can't do it. That means you are discouraging them. You are taking away their courage, their enthusiasm away. You are breaking their self-image, their confidence by telling them you can't do it. You can't achieve it. You can't amount to anything. What you are doing is you are discouraging them not to move on. They failed, you discourage them. Then look at you, you failed. You can never do it. Why? Because you failed. That's the more reason why you need to pick yourself up and say, who audacity for them to say that I can't do it? Who gave them the permission to say to me, I can't achieve it? Who gave them the power to say to me, I can't do it? If you believe in yourself, like I believe in myself, then you need to rise up from that discouragement and say to them back. Or don't even say to them, prove to them and take some necessary steps and do exactly what they challenge you about. Sometimes discouragement comes as a disguise of a blessing. Because when you are discouraged, then you can go to your closest and find out who you are, your ability, your responsibility. You find out your purpose. You find out how powerful, how skillful, how creative you are. Then you come out and exhibit who you are to the world to see. You show up again and you continue where you pause. Never give up, never give up. You can slow down, but never give up. Never stop and never quit, but keep carrying on where you pause for your discouragement. Signs you are feeling discouraged. Anyone can have an off day at work in a while, maybe for sickness or for any other thing. But there are a few ways you can identify bigger issues that may lead to burnout. Some people may just randomly call in sick, or they come to work, they are not performing well, or they are fighting one another, or they are arguing, and they are wasting their time instead of them to be working, gossiping, discouraging themselves, and also discouraging others. That's the sign. Sometimes you feel unwilling to accept new tasks because you think you've not been recognized, you've not been celebrated, you've not been appreciated. So you feel like, what's the point of taking a new task when the one I have done before, nobody recognized that? The same thing happens in the marriage. Maybe you are still struggling to cook And then your spouse is telling you, oh, you cannot cook. Look at it. There's no salt. There's no this. Oh, this one is too much. And all what you can hear is negative, negative, negative. It will come to a stage when you just decide, I'm not cooking anymore. Same. Or you're tidying out the house, or you're taking care of the children. There's so many ways that discouragement can come, and it can reduce your performance. It can reduce your performance. It can reduce what you are doing. Even when you yourself enjoy doing it, loving your kids, taking care of your kids, taking care of your husband, taking care of the household. You love it. You enjoy it. But once that discouragement comes in, sometimes you find yourself not doing anything, just sitting down at home doing nothing. Sometimes you feel like exciting to go to work. Wake up in the morning, dress up, go to work. But then sometimes you feel like, oh my God, what's the point? That's why you see some people can come in late, slag and sluggishly walk into the working place. And then when they get there, they are 8 hours, they are 16 hours. They use half of the hours to gossip, to complain, to condemn, and blame others. Then you don't see the impact of your work. That can cause discouragement when you yourself cannot see how much you have achieved, how much you have done. Yes, you set a goals for yourself. You set a goals for your children, for your husband, for your family. But then you haven't reached there yet. But you've reached halfway. But then you can see it. That can discourage you. Or you are doing a lot to support your husband. Is that either your husband is discouraging you or you are discouraging yourself? And it could be based on what you hear from outside. That is why it is so dangerous for you to compare your husband, compare your household to others. Everybody is unique in their own way. It could be faster for some people. It could be slow. But either fast or slow, everybody will reach their destination, their destiny. So you don't see the impact, the achievement, the joy. You are not appreciative because you are looking outside instead of looking inside. That can cause discouragement. You don't feel you have any advanced opportunity. You've wrote yourself off. You said it's for people. That's the time you start start reducing yourself. Start bringing yourself down. Say to yourself, oh, that achievement, that opportunity is for somebody else. Not knowing that you also can benefit from those opportunities. And then you lack focus when you work because your mind is not there. Your whole body is not there. You are not present. You are past. You are not in the present. You are not in the moment. So you can't focus. Your body is here, but your mind is somewhere else. That can cause discouragement because you just want to be there, probably as a worker, to just say, well, ending of the month, I will get my salary. But then before the salary, you need to enjoy where you are to where you are going. You need to enjoy what you are doing now before the results. Sometimes you are experiencing any all kinds of signs. There are several steps you can take to feel motivated about your job, about your relationship, about your marriage, about your family, even about your spouse, about you yourself, about your children. So you need to start. If it's going to be, it's up to you. What do you want? You can't sit down and lamenting in the place of discouragement forever. You rise up and take up a giant leap. Everyone has gone through it. But some rise up, while some are still there, complaining, lamenting, and even blaming others. But the moment of truth is this. the moment of truth that happiness depends on your mindset. Mindset opens opportunities. So yes, you are looking at others getting the opportunity. It's because of the state of their mind. That's why they can see the opportunity. Probably while they were seeing the opportunity, you are seeing the obstacles. Oh yes, it's possible. Both of them start with O. So it's either you are seeing the opportunity or you are seeing the obstacles. So when the people that are seeing opposite or opportunity are embracing it, then they get it. While you are still lamenting, complaining, and blaming, and staying in the bed of obstacles or discouragement. Others that have seen the opportunities are also willingly ready to learn more, to gain more opportunities. They are willing to learn. While in another way, probably you have the fixed mindset and you think everything I know I've known. I don't need to know anything else more. So it exposes us into reality of lives and genuineness. Mindset is how we judge the situation you are facing right now. In your relationship, in your marriage, and even in your family. It's the mindset. How do you judge it? Do you think you can come out of this? Do you think that what people are saying is the final solution or what God is saying? Do you think you can control it with your emotions or you can control it with the word of God? How we perceive others, how we treat ourselves and treat others. Maybe the person you are even looking at as if he's a bad husband or bad wife, maybe he has uniqueness in them that they themselves do not recognize. Maybe they have their strength. They too, they don't know how unique they are. Or you don't know how powerful you are. So you look at the negativity, which is so common. But look at the mirror of your heart. Who are you? How precious are you? How precious, how wonderful is your husband? Even those people you are relating with, how beautiful, how precious, how handsome, how powerful they are, how resourceful, how skillful they are, purposefully they are. So it depends on the information you have about them. So the state of our mindset matters, especially on this topic we are talking today about discouragement. Because it's so easy to be discouraged when people treat you, hurt you, or do other things to you. It's so easy to be discouraged when what you are doing on is not working. It's so easy to discourage when you don't have enough patience enough to see the result of what you are doing. It's so easy to be discouraged when you look outside the box and see that, oh, that people are doing well. Why am I not doing well? It's just like two people running. One is running to the goals and one is looking left and right. Who do you think will win the game? It's a person that is focusing. So it's so easy to be discouraged when your focus has been broken. If any driver driving a car or a bus or coach driving and they lose focus, you know exactly what is going to happen in the end. Accidents that can kill them and kill the people, the passengers. So the mindset is very important. So the state of our mindset matters especially. And as the word of God says, as the man thinks, so is he. And it also says that out of the abundance of heart, the mouth speaks. So what information are you gathering? What are you reading? What do you believe? What are you thinking? So these are the things that can help you to come out of that discouragement. Every one of us will be discouraged. That is life. That is truth. That is fact. But some of you or some of us can come out of that discouragement and turn it to a blessing. That's what we are talking about. The only way to live happily, peacefully, harmony with one another in this world is for everyone to admit it, that we are all different and we are not perfect, and we are all can make mistakes, and we are all have the ability to choose our tradition, our religions, ways we serve God, our universe, the culture, and still respect one another and welcome others. We all have the ability to choose. Better understanding brings peace and unity and love. So even when you are in the seat of discouragement, you can still rethink, renew your mindset for transformation and rise up and take a giant's leaps. It's not the end of the world. Say to yourself, there is still life. There's still second chance. And I can make it. I can do it again. I can make it again. I can build it again. I can trust again. I can love again. I can produce and perform well again. However, the state of our mindset will determine how we behave ourselves, how we respond to situation, our character, and our attitude towards life. So it is very important to get the right information about ourselves and store it in our mindset for better and satisfactory and contented life. Why are you discouraged? Because you are not satisfied, because you are not contented, because you need more and you don't know how to get it, because you are frustrated because your friends are doing better than you. Do you know the scale of their journey? Do you know the measurement of their journeys of life? Do you know what they are weighing, what they are weighing and what they are following? Do you know their plans, their goals, and how they want to achieve it? Do you know their sacrifice? So why will you compare yourself with them? Why will you be discouraged just because you see others achieving? Why you be discouraged because somebody talked you down and said you cannot do it? Why are you discouraged because the system you are using now is not working? Why are you discouraged because people hurt you? They don't know better. They don't know you. They don't know your vision. They don't know your stand. They don't know your purpose. They don't know who you are. So yes, they can discourage you. But why will you discourage yourself because they discourage you? Why will you discourage your husband because others are discouraging you? Why are we discouraging your wife because other people are saying bad things about your wife? Why are you discouraging? Because of your children. They are unique, they are special, and they are different. Everyone will achieve their goals. Everyone will fulfill their purpose. And everyone will reach their destiny in one way or the other, either by slow or fast. Why will you copy others? Why? It's part of discouragement. You copy, 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 and then one stage you get stuck because you are not the originality of that ideas you are using. So why will you copy initially? You can learn from people, but you can't copy. They work hard, they research, they market it themselves, they do every other thing to get to where they are, to do what they are doing, to achieve what they are achieving. You need to start your own race. You need to start your own race and stay on your path. Some people will crawl. Some people will walk. Some people will run. Some people will fly. But everybody will get there once they keep moving. That's the attitude. So they discourage you, and so what? You need to pick yourself up and start learning, start gaining, renewing your mindset, and taking positive actions. And start thinking positively. You know, the word of God says, cast down the imagination that exalts itself. The imagination, the evil imagination, the bad imagination that exalts itself. The imagination that is telling you you cannot do it. The imagination that is telling you you cannot achieve it. The imagination that is telling you you cannot reach your goal. The imagination that is pulling you down, that you have failed. You are now a failure. You can't do anything. Cast them down. Cast them down. Remember, your beliefs dictate how you operate, how you believe, how you perform, how you become, or who you become. Your belief also dictates how you perceive yourself. Because how you perceive yourself, treat yourself, love yourself, add value to yourself is the way you will do to others. So if you put yourself down, people will put you down. If you respect yourself, people will respect you. And when people respect you, you also will respect them. That is the fact. And this is the truth. Now, let me ask you a question again. What can stop you from not having a change mindset? Remember, I've been talking about change mindset. If you want to rise above your situation, if you want to be encouraged, if you want to do more, if you want to perform well, if you want to achieve, if you want to be happy, if you want to be a better person and enjoy your life, then tell me, what can stop you from not having a change mindset? Is it discouragement? Is it disappointment? Is it discord? Is it disunity? Is it doubt? Is it self-desire, denial, or even distraction? You have no excuse, because you can break free from all this discouragement, this disappointment, this discord, this disunity, this doubt, this desire and denial and the distraction and many, many more. You can break yourself free. That is why you need to break yourself free from ignorance, break yourself free from lack of understanding, and have a vision. Plan for yourself, plan for your life, plan for the future. And know who you are. Know your capacity, your ability, your strength, your weakness. See beyond your situation. See beyond your obstacles, your disagreement, your diversity, your every other problem. See beyond it. See opportunity. And rise and take a giant leaps. It's very important. So I say to you again, I ask you again, what can stop you from not having a change mindset? Now that you know that change mindset will change everything for you. Change mindset will transform your lives, will transform your relationship, will transform your marriage, your relationship and your family. Change mindset we do. So what can stop that? Is it the opinions of others? Is it the influences of others? Influences of others that can change you? But let me ask you a question. When you came to this world, did you come by yourself alone, or you came with a group of people? When you are coming through your mother's canal, I mean. And when it is time, ripe time for you to leave this world, who on earth will volunteer to be buried with you? Who on earth will go when you are leaving this world? No one. No one. So why will you live your life based on what people say, based on people's opinion? Okay, so ways to change your mindset for transforming your marriage, your relationship, and also your family. Let me just give you a few inspirational nuggets of wisdom of A, B, C. Dream. Have a dream. Have a vision. Set up your goals. Number 2. Desire to be an impactful leader, not just a leader. Make a decision on how you can lead people perfectly, effectively. Discipline yourself. Discipline yourself as a leader. Discipline your emotions. Discipline yourself diligently in what you can do as a leader. Because you are a leader and there's a leader in you. But only you can bring out that leadership and keep developing it to become a transformational leader and effective leader. So diligently do something every day of your life to become a better, effectively, and also transformational leader. Be honest to yourself. Don't deny yourself. Don't pretend of who you are not. Don't deceive others and don't deceive yourself. So be honest with yourself and show integrity in everything you do, whoever you become, and also whatever you achieve. Finally, discouragement and disappointment and distraction and destruction may pull you down several times, but don't give up. Don't quit, for you are the next on the list to be celebrated, to be remembered, and to be favored. Never give up and don't quit, because it's very important. Let me also say this to you. The first thing to getting somewhere is to decide that you are not going to stay where you are on the bed of discouragement and disappointment. So desire to become better in life, in your relationship, in your family, in your marital life, even in your business, and even in your own leadership. And change your mindset, set goals, take actions, and get better. Change is needed, especially in this modern world of technology. There's so many books you can read, so many videos you can watch to better yourself. Change will bring efficiency, fulfillment, and satisfaction in life. So rise up from that bed of discouragement and disappointment and step forward. Forget about the past and move forward, because it's so essential that you enjoy the rest of your life. So to move forward or progress in life, you need to forget the past. Let go. They've hurt you. You failed. You've been disappointed, or you've disappointed others. Forget about the past. Move forward. Focus on your goals. Even if there's going to be any distraction, what is the goals you set for yourself to achieve at the long term and short term? Focus on it, and you will feel the energy. You will feel the energy. Then be ready to face the challenges. The challenges will always show up. How you deal with it, that matters. So be ready to face the challenge, to fight the challenge, to overcome the challenge, and also to win to the next level. Then battle. Be willing, be ready, prepare yourself to fight the battle of life, because it will come. Battles will come in different forms, but how you prepare yourself for it is what matters. Follow your heart, not what people say, not other people's opinion, not their own ideas. You can learn from them to construct your own and follow your heart. Then the final, feed your mindset with positive, creative, constructive, right informations. Because whatever you store in your mindset is what you will become. and perform and achieve and succeed and become. Okay, so how to overcome feeling discouraged? Few how some techniques like this one, if it helps you, make a list of everything that's discouraged you. Then look a way forward. How can you step up, step out from that list? Then focus on the work and not the reward. Because sometimes when we focus on the reward, then you put yourself backward by being discouraged because you are not being rewarded or recognized or even noticed. Consider speaking with others, inspire others, or share your opinions with others. Share your thoughts with others. Share and also listen to them as well, because it's intimate. Communication is in two ways. You speak and then you listen. Listen with the ears of understanding, that you want to understand what they've said, and not just listen to want to grab what they say and you reuse it again. No, get better understanding initially. Then you can use your own words to say whatever you've understood to inspire others. Help someone else. That is the best way to come out of discouragement. That is my story. I was discouraged. I was disappointed right from when I was young, but I determined to help others to upscale their skills. And while I was helping others, my own discouragement weighed away and I became better and I was blessed. Look for others' influencing factors that can help you. Like I said before, you can listen to tapes, you can read books, you can watch videos, you can even listen to other stories, you can learn from great leaders, you can learn from your own mistakes as well and laugh out of it and redo whatever you have failed, and you will see that you will get better. Try a new project or learn more new skills. Like I always say to you, learning is living. So learn new skills and get yourself better. Consider new career or career goals. Reflect on your values you have already attained. Reflect on it. It needs to be added more to it. Then keep on adding more values to yourself. So that when those people that you think they discourage you now see you, they will know you are no more where they left you. Because they will think they left you at the point or the place of discouragement and disappointment. But when they now see you, that you've come out of that place of discouragement, they also can learn from you how you overcome all that. Reflect on your values. Consider job change if it's possible. Maybe you want new skills, new environment, new venture, new innovation. Consider changing your job or environment, or even the kind of association you find yourself. Consider changing that. So, how do you fight discouragement? That's another question. How to overcome discouragement and live the life you were made to live, a life of happiness, joy, and peace. Start talking to yourself. Self-affirmation. I am who I am. I am great. I am industrious. I am blessed. I am whom God says I am in Christ Jesus. I can do this. Say it. Keep saying it to yourself. It's an energy. It's a power that can boost your day. Celebrate what you've achieved. Celebrate who you are. Celebrate what you have. Celebrate your surroundings. Celebrate what you are doing right now. Prune your negative vine. Like I said, cast all those negativity, cast them down, cast them out, and fill yourself with new positive statements, positive information, positive words. Establish boundary. As you are growing yourself, as you are setting yourself high, then you need to set your boundaries so that people will know what you stand for and your standard. This is where we will end today's program. But I would like you to know something. It's all down to you yourself. Are you ready to change yourself? Are you ready to come out of that seat of discouragement and disappointment? Are you ready to change your mindset? Are you ready to be happy for the rest of your life and be joyful and be healthy? Are you ready for this? If you are ready for this, then renew and transform your mindset for transformation, your life, your relationship, your marriage, your spouse, even your family. And you will see a good result. Enjoy where you are to where you are going. Enjoy your love. Enjoy your husband. Enjoy your wife. Enjoy your children. Enjoy your marital life. Enjoy your family because it is possible, and yes, you can. Thank you so much for listening to me to this inspirational nugget of wisdom. Thank you.